Day?
I don't know. Don't forget to change the date. See if I can remember to click all the buttons today. Tape is rolling. At least it tells me it's rolling. I thought that first. Okay, that's working. That's working.
Oh, that crashed your system.
That's not working. That's right. Quiet on the set, boys and girls. Go live on the radio. Welcome to Monday. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Boobs, you're killing me, Smalls.
$5.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh, God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Lass.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right. It's all my fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you
Kinda.
our own brand of news right
I thought
here.
it's where we post random things so you get a
It-
laugh out of it.
That is exactly
whatever
what it is.
takes. That's right. Welcome to Monday, boys and girls. April 29th, 2000. Simon
6 months
LeBon.
and knowing the coolest guys in Shroud.
He just subscribed to your channel. You know what that means. It's time to do.
I tell you what, that was a great resub. 6 months. We had some text-to-speech that you don't hear over on.
No,
that side.
I actually heard it bleed through on yours
Must have came
through your
through
open
my-
mic. Yeah.
So, thank
Yeah,
you,
so that's how loud
thank
that
you
was.
for the resub. Of course, I have to actually look, but you know what? Just for giggles and grins, just for starting us off like that, we're gonna do it. What do you say?
Absolutely. Now, if I could get my mouse back to where I could actually see where the hell I'm going, I can actually. Since he didn't win on mine, I get to click on random. So my stream's a little bit.
Simon, pick a number,
you're-
1 through 46.
And
my
why
friend.
isn't Marbles launched? There it is. So don't forget, hey Buckaroo Bonsai, how you doing?
Yes,
Hope everybody.
gotta say hello to everybody out there already. Botox,
Yes.
Twilight Tempest,
And-
Buckaroo Bonsai, Falcons, Lantern, Simon
to
again. Thank you.
join.
And everybody, and he says randomize it, so we're gonna hit the random button, pull up a random track, and load it up for you folks right off the bat on a Monday.
Yes.
So
Don't
welcome
forget
to
to
Monday.
bang
That's right.
Bang play on both of ours,
Exclamation Play.
and go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1, start.
Help
So
if my
we do
mouse
have-
is there.
We do have both of them going, so they should start going off in about 50 seconds.
So while
It is the
they're
weekend.
doing that, Let's
I know.
talk about stretch goals. See where the stretch goals are
Stretch-
real quick.
You mean I have to go scroll up to
Come on.
look at that?
You don't have it there.
So-
5,681,000 of 15,000 for a replenishing box of green growth potions. Of course, this
Now,
month's yes,
Very slow start.
very slow start, but interesting hero team theme right here. And who went out and saw the movie this weekend? Who was really pissed off when they saw? Yeah,
I
5
downloaded
seconds.
it.
Yeah.
I downloaded
Not gonna give away the spoilers right off the bat
Well,
on a Monday.
What about
Here
Game of
we
Thrones
go.
last night?
On
That's
our
some
way
spoilers.
down the pegboard, we're on the robotic roadway.
Now, which map are you playing? Because I'm on
Robotic
Portal
roadway.
Purgatory.
I was just saying it.
Portal
Draken.
Purgatory.
Off to
Econdis is in the lead on mine until he hits this, and then he gets stuck. and
Oh
then
yes, we've been
Twilight
on this
Tempest
one
is in-
before.
Yeah,
This one gets deadly as people come to the mixing bowl, and people can get
Yeah.
dropped in from up above, which makes it even more fun.
Now, ironically, there are 4 different paths that you could end up taking on this one. Everybody took the exact same path on my stream, but
when that
Draken
happens.
is somehow jumped way ahead of everybody else.
Oh,
So he's in
Draken
the
Draken
lead.
looking for a double win here. I tell you
Yeah.
what.
Well, it all depends on what the portals have to say about him, because he's about to hit portal.
Now Simon just
Portal.
took the lead.
Portal.
Oh, portals
Simon.
are fun, but here we go. Let's see
Yeah.
if anybody gets ejected.
Oh, Twilight, you got ejected.
Simon got ejected. Draken taking first place
portal.
again.
Portal.
Botox ejected. NBNN ejected.
Oh, I just got
Econdis
ejected.
ejected. Draken with the long jump. Is he gonna make it,
Oh.
or is he gonna bounce off the board when he lands?
Unfortunately, Laz won on my stream.
Wah, wah. Yes, Draken makes a clean landing. Buckaroo Banzai floating in behind him. Let's see if everybody else makes clean landings. Twilight Tempest ejected. Buckaroo Banzai hits, comes over, and he's trying to make his way down. Draken still working his way. Looks like Draken's gonna make it. No, Draken's caught up in the mixing bowl. Synesist gonna come by and disrupt this one for looks like nobody.
Nobody won on yours.
No, not
You won
yet.
on my-
Not yet.
You
both
were
got
the
caught
only
up.
one that actually finished the map on my side. And Eagle, welcome. How are you doing?
Looks like Buckaroo Banzai slips past Draken and Synesist for the win. Congratulations,
congrats,
Buckaroo
Buckaroo.
Banzai. Synesist coming up second.
Yeah, but yes, very slow
Eagle,
start.
how you doing?
Start. Very slow start for the Release 65 stretch goals.
Yes, everybody else was ejected out of that, it looks
Yeah.
like. Let's look at the final results on this. Yes, Buckaroo, Banzai, Synesist, and Draken, the only 3 to finish the course. Everybody else was eliminated. And, of course, congratulations, Buckaroo, Banzai. Gonna assume you want the standard teleport the zone scroll prize that we give out here, so unless I hear different, those are what's coming your way. So talking about what's coming their way, let's jump on back to the updates of the avatar, maybe not.
Well, wait. Update of the avatar.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those new necklaces with chickens and cows on. You want to get those out?
We'll talk about that here shortly as well. That's right.
It will take us 2 minutes to read the
Is,
update of the avatar, number 329, because for the last several months, the content has been lacking in the update, where they just post, here's the release notes for Release 65, And on Friday, you could have watched them tame and not know what the hell is going on with taming.
We're going to talk about that. We got some commentary. We got some video. We got all sorts of fun stuff from Friday.
I mean, when we get to that, it's going to go to my point that's posted in the forums. So Friday they did do their taming live stream, and then
did anybody down there do anything with the new taming and the old taming before they did the stream? Because y'all dropped the ball.
Well, hey, what is my comment about the devs needing to play the game?
Yeah, well, the missing the forest for the tree post.
The forest for the tree?
Yeah, I added some commentary there after somebody else hit the nail on the head, and of course referenced Friday's live stream. Again, it was
really bad.
It was the taming live stream where we had just changed taming the day before. But we showed videos of the taming system post-change.
Pre-change.
Pre-change. So why we showed videos of taming pre-change that no longer work that way.
That's the best way to show people how to tame.
And then we've got a clip we're going to play for you. Should we play the clip first, or should we read?
Well, wait. Hold on. I need to. Well, I'm already done reading the weekend update.
How are you already done reading the weekend?
Well, it's the release 65. Play it now,
right?
And then after that, you've got the taming live stream, which we're going to go into,
right?
Then you've got the hero team theme for release 65.
Okay.
And then you've got the rewards program. And then you've got Crown Shop updates.
Yeah, big Crown Shop updates.
What?
Everybody know crowns are no longer on sale as of this release.
Yeah.
Crowns are now full price again. So I think that's noteworthy to let everybody know.
Say it isn't so.
ShroudMarketplace.com.
Is $10 gets you 750 crowns. That's right. Not $9, not $8. It's now up to $10.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey.
Yep. 100 crowns.
Go complain to your senator, brother. Go complain to your senator.
Why would I buy $100 worth of crowns?
You really want to update something? Yeah.
Then we got the Deco contest, which you all got just less than a week left to get in on the Deco contest.
Yep.
And for those of you not aware of the Deco contest,
You not even caring.
Hey,
I'm waiting for someone to actually point out that if you're going to have a contest, you also have to have an option to not pay anything. And part of that is you need to be able to enter a contest at no cost.
Is that a law in Texas?
Legally. Yeah. Well, I mean,
is that a law in Texas?
There should be a way to enter
probably
without paying for it.
Contests, Texas law. I don't know. Raffles, contests, and sweepstakes.
No, I'm sorry, it's an internet-based contest, so it's subject to the laws in each state that you live in.
I don't know if a contest happening on a private server conforms to those rules. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a server private.
That one doesn't apply. Oh no! So someone actually wants to go read this shit. Here, I'll post that link in Discord. Here, you can go read it.
Go read it.
Yeah. No purchase necessary is a law in most states, and
anyway,
but yeah.
Right along.
So you've got the Deco contest. You've got the Q2 update again.
YouTube.
So we are in Q2 where it released 65, blah, blah, blah. Didn't do it. Didn't release 66 is supposed to, didn't do it. It's going to be funny when it's like the first area associated with episode 2 will appear. Not going to happen.
That's going to be next month, right?
It's supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm putting my money saying not going to happen.
Still waiting on fertilizer.
Still waiting on fertilizer.
For them to fix the goddamn Elysium hallucination.
Yeah.
Yeah, where were you on Friday when I called you out on that one?
I know shit, man.
He must have been getting himself a ham sandwich.
Friday, I had an appointment at the boot doctor.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
okay.
The boot, the crow boot that I wear.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's right, Buckaroo Banzai. I want my free Powerball tickets then, and my free lottery tickets.
Dark Star recurring items.
Where's my elephant?
Somewhere.
Where's my recolored crap?
So how
did you notice we're already done?
How recurring are these Dark Star items going to be? They've been in there for like
every year,
5 months now.
Hey, you know what?
That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but they've been out there for quite some time now.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can go back in the updates and take a look at that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got a quick clip from Friday's live stream, and I'm just going to point out the obvious here, and then we're going to move on. So let's get this loaded up. Do you happen to have the video loaded up and ready?
No, I need a link for it.
That's right.
It is a lot of scrolling up. I was scrolling up and I got distracted.
I just posted it 4 minutes ago. It's like right there underneath your...
What? Wait, hold up. No, you didn't.
Yes,
Not
I did.
the video. Who did you post it to?
That was the massively OP post. That was,
See,
sorry.
not there, you bastard. Like I said, that's a lot of scrolling up. That's a weekend worth of scrolling up.
Yeah, there's nothing going on in a weekend. That link right there. Click on that.
So are we gonna? Ah, shit! It opened up in the wrong window.
Okay, you got a minute.
Get over here. Get over here. We're looking at the one that the rolling on the floor laughing. Do they read the release notes?
That's
that one?
The one, yeah. Now, of course, one of my favorite sayings has been for years around is, "Did you read the release notes?"
Yeah.
And
so
I always like
I
to,
have that up right now.
I always like to drop links on folks who don't read the release notes, just to say, well, it's in the release notes. People like Spiff to not read the release notes, and we understand that, and that's why we have a show, because folks like you guys don't like to read the release notes.
Nobody likes to read the release notes.
It's the truth.
So, are you ready to play?
Let's go ahead and get this over here, and gonna set it up real quick. What happens here is somebody asks a question of the developers, and
don't. Yeah, someone asks a question of the developers, and remember, you've got 4 developers on camera. So you've got List, Sanyo, and Chris, and then Star is somewhere.
Well, let's roll it on your account, and we'll let them have a good
3,
laugh.
2,
Wait a second.
1.
Wait a second.
What?
Which one are we looking at? The taming one or the other one?
Yeah, the taming part 2.
Weekly live stream, taming part 2.
I got my finger on the button.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, play.
Yep, you have to have a Obsidian Destroyer to be competitive.
Where might people get the new wooden summon whistle and cheap taming collars that were added for newbies? That's a question from chat.
Oh, I have no idea. That would be a good one for B. Star might know, but he's probably muted and will fumble back in and not know either.
I'm glad we added that, though.
I will hold on. It's actually, it says in the instructions. but I will go reread them.
This is just so you know. This is Star to us every single day. Did you read the post? Did you? It's in the post.
Literally every day is me being passive aggressive to the team of saying, "Did you read the thing? Did you read the thing?"
Sometimes not very passive.
Yeah, sometimes not passive, just overly aggressive. Yeah, it's the outskirts vendors have it. It's also in most of the.
Oh, that's awesome. They've won it for a long time.
I think the carpentry vendors have it as well. So, yes. But if you read the R65 instructions, it actually has that information. It's a
Okay, and there we go. So, we released all this on Thursday. Everybody worked on it for the whole month to get it out.
Well, the funny part about that, everybody worked on it.
We posted it hours before the live stream on Friday for the whole world to see, and not one of them read it. I don't get it.
Well, not only that, but remember, according to Star and Chris, every single person in the office touches every single aspect of every single skill.
I've heard that a million times. That's why I said everybody worked on it all month, because everybody touches everything.
Have it on the show that day, so they didn't know.
Anyway, my point is, if you're going to change taming and you're going to change things up and you're going to go tell the world about it, please make sure you understand what it is you're telling them about. You showed everybody on this live stream taming that's wrong. I'm sorry. It's wrong. You just changed it the day before in the videos. Wolf, some excellent videos. Excellent videos. But that was Taming 101 before Thursday. After Thursday, that making the collars on a whole process went down the tubes. Don't work like that anymore.
No. But it also tells you that the devs don't know how to play their own game.
But while they make good light of this, this was a question of something that was just added, just posted in the Friday notes, and not a single person can answer the question. And
until Star came in.
And even then, it's not on all the carpentry vendors.
Right, Spiff? Yeah. He's like, I think it's also on the carpentry vendors.
And so,
it's not.
So even Star wasn't sure what was there. And again, guys, I don't think this working from home thing's working for you.
Well, the issue is you might as well force everybody at this point to play an hour or two every single day without cheating. And it is one where it's like, okay, today we're going to focus on this skill. Today we're going to focus on this. You know what? Today is crafting day. We're all going to craft stuff without cheating, which means we're going to go farm stuff, which means we've got to go out and it's like, okay, today we have to go fucking get all of our lumber because tomorrow we're going to try to craft a bow.
Yeah, I wanted to see you get lumber because you've messed it up really, really bad.
Yeah, now I've heard...
Let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
We first started the game with a really severe lack of wood. We tried to fix that. What did we do? Oh, we put in these little engineers who carried wood. That was fine. It worked. I have no complaint. Then what did we do? We got rid of the engineers, and now we're back to the same problem. The South Boundless Forest has exactly 3 nodes to harvest. For being a boundless forest.
A forest? Yeah.
Yeah,
boundless forest.
That does not mean 3 trees.
Yeah, and it is one where it's like, there's a reason that almost everybody mines compares to goes and chops down trees.
Now, my question, Spiff, was somebody had mentioned to me just recently that the wood spawns in most scenes are less than 10. Was that you and I who had that conversation? Or was that somebody else?
No, it was you and I.
Yeah, okay. But the spawns in most scenes are less than 10 when it comes to wood collection. And of course, yes.
They are far and few, but I mean, you will be running between those 10.
And then the, of course, change to the, the guys, the engineers, is going to make wood a little bit more scarce. So we're going to see how that affects the economy. Haven't heard too much yet. There's still some people who are picking on the not taming changes, but the alchemy changes. And again, there's plenty to be looked at. As Falcon's Lantern says, he goes to Twin Foothills, but how many out there? Yeah, let me ask, who's been out to Deep Ravenswood this release yet? Anybody been out to see the changes out there yet? Haven't gotten out there myself either. Okay. Deep Ravenswood got a new pass, and
I gotta go out and look and see what they did, man. I used to be taking on 5 and 6 bears at one time.
I remember a day when I could do that. Then I remember a day I went out there and the first bear I encountered kicked my ass. You know, and the day before I went out there and I was kicking 4 and 5's ass. So.
Yep. Problems.
Yeah.
Problems.
They changed the defensive coefficients, and now you got to run 3 or 4 different things.
Now, guys out there in chat,
I mean, literally, you gotta have
from
like
what
6
I'm
different
gathering,
skills to do the same thing they used to do with 3.
What's that? I'm sorry, I missed that, Spiff.
I said you now have to have 6 different skills to have the same effect of what you used to have with 3.
Yes, indeed. Noob Skyblabber, thank you very much. Why didn't that pop up?
Why didn't what pop up?
The
the cheer with 100.
Yeah,
I see it right above it.
I know.
Inside of Chatty.
My alert box is on. I don't know why it didn't pop up on stream, but
I don't know. It wasn't cheered. It wasn't cheered on my screen, so yeah.
I don't know why we didn't see him. Sorry about that.
I don't know. So I did have to post an image inside of our Discord that shows what being a bug up your ass is like.
Bug. I think that means it's time for another game of marbles. What do you think?
Yeah, might as well.
Noob Skyblabber, thank you for 100 bits. We're going to go ahead and do, yay, Buckaroo Bonsai. See, now that came through.
Yay, Buckaroo Bonsai cheered 50. So I'm 1/8 of the way to marbles on my stream. Or something like that. I don't know. But yes, do you have a map up?
I believe Buckaroo Bonsai gets to pick since he was the winner.
Okay.
Or do we let Noob
It's up to you. It's up to you. No one won on mine, and I had already clicked on random.
Of course, Noob Skyblabber, thank you very much, because he loves Shroud Marketplace as much as I love Shroud Marketplace. Because
you gotta love Shroud Marketplace.
He's the brand new owner of a set of flame leather today, thanks to Shroud Marketplace. Yes.
Yeah.
Classic suit, and there's a couple more available out in my shop if you haven't seen it. It's one of the sharpest outfits, and it was a random, so we've got random going up there.
Okay, so click on play in 3, 2, 1, start.
That's right. The countdown is going. You guys and gals can get in on the action. Exclamation play to get in on the game. And of course, we invite you guys and gals to come join us, talk about what's happening here inside Shroud Avatar. If you don't like what we're talking about, cheer some bits, change the programming, and we'll play some marbles and take a break. And of course, don't forget, if you want to really see us take a break, send a couple Bitcoin. Jack and I'll take a vacation, and we'll give you a nice little break. By the way, added a new marble for you subscribers out there. We have the radioactive marble, and coming up this month...
I don't have any marbles.
Coming up next month in a couple days, we're going to be doing giveaways. Going to be giving away this iCore wireless G charger. But right now, we're getting ready to race. So
I bought it. My new phone finally came in.
it wireless charging? Maybe you can win.
No, it is. Well, it does have a wireless charging component, but I am not wireless charging. Draken dropped all the way down like
We're
a rock.
watching them drop on in. Mom drops in first. Falcons Lantern second. Eagle in third. As we go down, and the race is on. As we go down the spinny ramps, the infinity ramps. That's what they are, the
Eagles
infinity
in
ramps.
the way, because I'm on the mountain pass where you get to avoid the icicles because they slow you down. Draken's in second. I'm in third. We will see how this works out.
And Mom, first off.
Run into the ice patch.
Whoa! Falcon's Lantern went screaming by and got ejected on the turn. Back up top. Twilight Tempest ejected. A lot of people ejected. Draken taking first place. Mom up in second. A Buckaroo Banzai now in second. Mom got caught up again. And Draken's
Eagles
now
still
caught up.
in second. Oh. Second and third is
Buckaroo Banzai screaming up from behind, and he takes the lead. NBNN steals it, coming into the calendar.
Wait. You're in the lead now?
I
on
am
your
in
own
the lead.
stream?
Well, now we're in the calendar, so it's anybody's guess.
Okay.
Buckaroo Banzai drops through first, again taking the lead.
We are doing round and round stuff as we keep going down and down and down, and then hitting frozen ice patch. Now it's time for some ejections.
And
come on,
my
ejections,
ball
ejections.
Slides through for the win.
Oh,
Buckaroo Banzai, sorry about that, brother, but sometimes gravity happens.
How did I got slowed down so much that I'm in 9th place. Someone just got tossed up in the air. I don't know who it was. Someone else did as well.
You're in
real questions,
last
where are they
place
going?
over on this side, so.
Okay. I'm now in 2nd place.
I don't
Eagle
know
is in
how that
first.
happened.
Simon Laban was ejected. Eagle still winning. We're getting down to the mixer. Hopefully I end up taking the lead and Simon getting delayed for like half an hour. That'll be nice. As I just blow right past him. It's like, yay. And don't forget these colored blocks. Anytime you touch one, they break apart and slow everybody else down. And this is where it's going to be a clusterfuck. This right here, we are all stuck.
Yeah.
Eagle just got ejected. I don't have to worry about him coming and taking my victory. But right now we've got 3 people, me, Mom, and Draken. All, oh, thanks for the little nudge. Oh,
you're just sitting up there holding up the end of this game. I'll tell you what. So while we're waiting on you, yes, I got the encore.
Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Oh,
there we go. Finally, it timed out. Wireless.
You're going to laugh at this,
charger.
Laz.
What's that?
Yeah, Laz, while you're talking about that wireless charger.
Yes.
You came in first. I'm in second. Mom's in third. Draken's fourth.
No winners this round.
No winners.
Congratulations to us.
You've won twice in a row.
Yeah. Hey, we got to level the playing field. We can't just be giving out scrolls left and right all day long. I mean, we can, but it's costly.
It's just crafting. But yeah, let's go ahead and bring up our favorite thread right now. I'm confused. Is our favorite thread my thread, or is it the pulp for the tree thing?
The pulp through the tree thing, I believe, because there hasn't been any action on your thread.
Oh yeah, there has. It's on page 4 now.
Oh, is it? I haven't seen it coming up. I don't know why it's not showing up in my email. Yeah. We also have the massively overpowered article if you want to check that out.
Yeah. We'll check that out after we go through Jason M's and then your post. So Jason M did reply to the forest. You're missing the point on crafting in general. But this is what I love. The response to Lord Subtleton's sounds like you've experienced some pain points and blah, blah. What are they? It's like, we love and respect you. But if you actually don't know the pain points and you become a bit out of touch with the game mechanics and the community, aka you have never crafted anything. Please pardon the strong language, but the pain points aren't a closely held secret by any means. They're a popular topic in the wish list subforum and a broken record in the new player feedback.
Broken record.
But you don't even need to check the forums to find them. You can identify them systematically.
Broken record.
It's broken record. You know what? It took over a year for my scroll challenge to actually be partially taken up.
And again, that was just to prove a point. It's just that one we picked because it was 3 scrolls in one tree that we could prove a point with. That didn't mean that was the only problem. Anyway, that's apparently what that pointed out was. That was the problem. I don't know how you got that, but
now you want something broken, go make some food. It requires 3 different things to be made.
Oh, we've got that in here, by the way.
That's in here. That's in this thread.
We're going to cover that right now. And
so
I got,
simple,
reason why I chimed in is because of his post, because Jason M. really just banged home a lot of good points here. But continue, please.
Yes. So a simple and systematic view of crafting pain points. Firstly, check out the refining skills. Consider how many you can refine at one time and the time for the yellow bar to fill up. At GM batching, you can get 60 at a time. Not bad, right? Now check out the production skills. First, note that there are no batching skills. However, blacksmithy, carpentry, and tailoring need components. One can make a maximum of 20 of these at a time. This usually isn't an issue, except for volume producers. Like if you really want that exceptional bow or some sword or armor, and you want it enchanted with lots of good stuff. However, you could make everyone a lot happier by reducing the yellow status bar for times for producing components. Because 6 to 7 seconds per craft is kind of a fucking waste of time. This will not have a negative economic effect. Nobody sells components. Almost never, ever. The only component vendor in the whole bloody world is in Rinzai, and that is more instructional than economic. This will only reduce the time spent between refinement and final production. In other words, you will reduce the gap between preparation and satisfaction. Reducing the yellow status bar time for components in the production skills is the first easy but high impact fix you can make. This, however, is not the biggest pain point, not by a country mile. And that is where the real rub is. Neglected in the original design. Volume production skills. The most irksome part of crafting is also in the production skill tree. Alchemy and cooking are indeed production skills, but they are, by both their nature and design, volume production skills. Whereas a blacksmith will make 20 pieces of armor, a good cook running can number in the hundreds of dishes. Avatars gotta eat. Potions too. Except they're drops, and you don't need to craft them. A quick fix has recently been added to make more potions and scrolls per go, except for imbued, which is silly because that's the only potion that is saleable. It is really the only potion worth anything. Saleable
only sell potions
volume,
to noobs,
volume production.
in newbie places. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody is clamoring for 200 lesser focus potions. Why we're in...
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, Spiff, I've got 200 lesser focus potions. Do you want to buy them?
I'll give them to you for 5 gold apiece.
Well, maybe
You'll give them to me for 5 gold apiece. Yeah, not buy them. Give them away. Why were imbued potions neglected in the update?
If I haven't done it, talk to me in a month when my timer reset on.
Oh, okay.
Skill that turned the lesser into normal.
Yeah.
And the normal into imbued.
Cooking, the skill that tree that isn't a tree. Cooking is by far the most problematic crafting skill. Not only are there refined materials that must be made at only 20 at a time, but there are components made from these refined materials that are also arbitrarily limited to 20 at a time. This presents a colossal and unnecessary time sink. It's a pyramid shape of production where your capacity is not limited by skill, ability, or hard work, but by your ability to tolerate monotonous, repetitive tasks.
I have an enormous ability to
Spoiler alert!
monotonous, repetitive tasks. But I will tell you one thing. You can no longer buy flour.
Yeah.
You can buy grain, and you have to turn it into flour.
Yes,
that's part of the spoiler.
We're about
pain
to
point
talk
number one.
about that. Spoiler
refine
alert.
flour from wheat. 2, refine butter from milk. Refine nuts into cooking oil. Combine flour and butter to make dough component, and then cook. I like this recipe. I like the complexity, but making each thing 20 at a time, combining 20 at a time, and then finally cooking is a massive time sink. Refinement shouldn't be limited to 20, and components should either be likewise less limited or just plain faster. There is
Why the hell does it take so long just to make some food? What's the frickin' point?
That's what we're asking, Spiff.
Yeah. So this goes back to the point. The developers are arbitrarily designing systems without playing the game. If you play the game, you will sit there and realize, man, this sucks. And when you start doing that, that's when you actually make the game better, because you're sitting there actively looking for better solutions. And it's one where you're recognizing what these things are. I mean, if you could make 100 billion gold cooking, that would be awesome. But can you make any gold other than the secondary marketplace, which is player to player, from any skill that's in the crafting tree?
You cannot make any.
So if you can't make any money other than the player to player marketplace, but realistically, how much money are you spending trying to create all of those recipes versus time?
I'm gonna bring up a good one, so let's jump over. I don't know. Do you do any cooking at all, Jack? I want to bring up the cooking skills here first off.
I have not wasted any XP in cooking because it's cooking, man. It's
okay.
You only have to get cooking to 60.
I am a GM cooker. Because I do cook and I do.
Ironically, I do have 74 cooking. Don't ask me why or how. I don't know.
You only need 60.
But I'm going to bring up the book, and we're going to go into our cooking recipes.
Thank you, Anonymous.
And just to give you, we're going to go to food, and I'm going to bring up something that I like to make, and one of them is the wolf and lamb. Of course, there's no search component in this book, which is something that's been asked for the beginning of the time.
And we've asked for it since day one.
Yeah, that's what I just said from the beginning of
time. What am I looking for?
I'm going to look for the
wolf and lamb chops.
I was actually
wolf surprise. I found wolf surprise.
Wolf surprise is wolf and lamb chops is a good one. There's another one.
Wolf surprise is one of the better foods. It's
a
tier 3.
That's not what I was going for. I was going for the dragon stew because of all the ingredients in it, and I'm still looking for it. Yeah, well, that's my point. That's why I'm going.
Every surprise requires 3 things. It requires pie dough, oil, and the meat.
Dragon stew requires a chunk of coal, dragon meat, a jar of vegetable stock, a potato, an onion, and a carrot. Now that sounds easy until you then go to do the jar of vegetable stock. So jar of vegetable stock, we work our way backwards now, and we go see what it takes to make a jar of vegetables. So this is exactly what we're trying to explain about here. And of course, if I could just sort this out, I'd be, a million miles ahead instead of having to sit here and scroll page by page looking for vegetable stock.
Well, the easiest way to do it is go to the table, open it up, filter jar.
I'm on set doing a show here, if you
I
understand.
know.
Yeah, so and again,
it is not an easy process, especially if you're trying to collect all those ingredients and you're not standing at a cooking table, you're standing at your chest, which is somewhere else.
Where is the vegetables?
The way that you would have to do that is by hitting B and then typing in or trying to go through and saying,
yeah, but if you use B, you have no filter at all.
We're aware of that. That's one of the things that's been asked for.
Oh, yeah. And guess what? Half of the skills will function as the one and how you learn them as you learn them, and other ones will redo the skills to somewhat alphabetical.
Well, so it's alphabetical by skill rating.
Okay.
So it's like if you start looking at the bottom where it's the requires level 1, then level 30, then and you start going through, then level 40, and then it's like that's how it's alphabetical until you get to the level 60s. And then it's no longer alphabetical because you've got wolf surprise on one side and bear surprise on another page, and they're opposing each other. It's
so
like what,
it was under components.
Yeah,
that's why it wasn't under recipes. So that this requires empty glass jars, onions, garlics, and carrots. So first you got to sit down, collect all these ingredients, sit down and run these off. And if you want to make 100 of these, you got to run 25 times. Hope you don't fail a couple times, otherwise then you got 100 of them. And then you got to take these
Order
and then
learned.
Same thing goes with your beef broth. The beef stock is another killer. And while we don't mind making the components, we'd like to be able to do things coherently.
So it is one where it's like, okay, let's go with the cooking challenge for someone to suggest to the developers, make 100 dragon stews.
Oh God, no!
From base mats, it's like, well, okay. The reason why you want to do that is because it shows the developers this is how broken the system is.
Yeah. First off, I'm going to say from base mats, and you got to go find them. You can't cheat on that.
No cheating. Go find them
off a vendor. Okay, that's how I get mine. I don't kill dragons. I buy them off vendors. So go find them on a vendor first, and then go make them. But anyway, moving right
go ahead
along.
And post that.
Econdos, that's my understanding. Is all my recipes go in my book in the order they were learned, and there is no rhyme or reason to alphabetical or otherwise. So I don't know where they're coming up with this. Every time I put a recipe in the book, it goes to the last
farm
slot.
to veggies.
Yeah. But anyway, moving right along. Still a hot topic out there.
Yeah. And the problem with arbitrary time sinks, yes, it's a waste of time. Busy Boy's summary: complexity, uncommon components and materials from adventuring, etc. is great, but wasting time with unnecessary, limited, monotonous tasks pushes people away. Making the yellow status bar faster for refining materials will benefit crafters while having no direct economic effect. The same can be done for components, especially because they are never sold. Crafters always prefer to make their own, especially for the XP. Cooking very badly needs batching a number of products. It has refined materials and components, but no sub-skills to make their numbers greater than 20. Thanks again for expressing an interest in fixing these ancient woes. And then Laz does go on to say, too little, too late.
Well,
the fix is a bad
and,
Band-Aid, and the whole system needs a serious
I go on and quote
revamp.
what Jason M. said, because Jason M. hammered on and point out that while I pointed out last week that the OP in his original post pointed out the pain points, and that the commentary by Lord Subtleton was a little...
It all goes back to
character that's named Ron Jeremy that sells nothing but butter.
Awesome.
Anyway,
it all goes back to you've got to play the fucking game.
Okay.
You really do. You have to play the game. If you're going to try to make the game better, go out, spend an hour or two a day, play it. Especially when Laz is linking to their own Twitch stream showing broken systems.
Again, if
and
I
broken,
could comment
not knowing what
on
the fuck's
my
going on.
own post, thank you. Yes, I took and went, and at this point when he pointed that out, I just had to chime in and point out that again, yes, you're looking at the tree and not the forest. And
Yeah.
I took the time to point out what we showed you earlier.
You mean the
is
three
that
trees in the forest?
is
Yeah,
that
well,
yeah.
during their own live stream they couldn't answer a question that they had just done, which just really hammered home to me the point that really one hand is not talking to the other here. And while they all worked on this all month long, nobody knew the answer to a very simple question, to a very major change that was made to a system that nobody asked for to be changed. Again, I don't get it. But anyway.
Well, it's one where someone complained about taming probably 2 years ago, and then they're finally deciding to make catastrophic changes to game systems.
Was not that hard. Sorry. The only hard part about taming was collecting the silver and the silver sink for taming. That's all. Doing the animals, getting some guys together.
Artificially limited silver.
That was the stopping point. Not crafting all the other stuff. Animal collar, taming collar, animal whistle, taming whistle. You need the collar to make the. I mean, that made sense. I don't understand why they took it out.
You need the silver to make them taming.
I understand that, but that was the only blocker. It wasn't the fact that the animal whistle and the animal, taming whistle confused people. I just. Again, I don't understand where this comes in. It's like the resizing of things, but don't even get it. But anyway, moving right along, I'm going to tell you folks all about the wonderful app that we have there in the store. And all the app stores, because that's how I roll. Want to make sure you have it available in all your electronic devices. So if you want to check out the latest happenings in Shroud of the Avatar, you want to listen to the radios, you want to check out the NBNN Daily Britannia, get your hands on the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon Store. And of course, if you don't have any fancy electronic devices, there's a copy on the website. Just click on the home button, go down to the app and click on that, and you'll be able to see the whole app right there. Matter of fact, we're just going to do that for you right now. Show it to you real quick. You can check out the radios, read the Britannian, read the forums, check out the podcast, pictures from past events. Hit us up on social media. Did I talk about Shroud Marketplace today? Because I love Shroud Marketplace. Yes, I did.
I don't think you've talked about it.
I don't think I've talked about it enough. I told everybody about somebody's new flame armor and the fact that Shroud Marketplace rocks. I tell you that much. And of course, you can check out the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, which is also on the NBNN website and brought to us every day by our friends over at hometownhero.com for all your vape juice needs. Tasty Juice, hometownhero.com.
That's right.
Set Ron Jeremy up with a store on Shroud Marketplace so he can sell his butter.
You should. And someone will buy that butter, and you're going to sit there and laugh hysterically.
Ron Jeremy's churned butter, I like it.
Yeah.
Better open up that store soon, Spiff, before somebody steals that idea. That's right.
Yes, speaking of that NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, you can always access it on the app, as Lad told you, or nbnn.info. Click on the calendar button, and you too can look at this aggregated mess of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar, or if you just want to add one-off events to the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, you need to email news@nbnn.info, the relevant information, or message Laz in Discord.
I was so sad when they took the
Candace, you're slaying me, brother. You're slaying me.
Who is slaying you?
Hey, Candace.
What?
Look, read chat.
Wait, which chat?
Which?
Oh, Peter North's rope store. Yeah. That's funny. But all times on the community calendar, Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. Don't forget, send all your nudes to nudes@nbnn.info, and we will carefully curate them. If you want to assist us and curate them, send me $5. PayPal.me/assist. I'll get you set up. But yes, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s, around the clock, whenever we feel like doing it. There's this little radio show called Lunch with Les and Jack. Yeah. At 6 o'clock this evening is going to be DJ Golden Wings, Melody of My Hit.
Yay.
And where did that go?
I don't know. What did you do?
I dropped my cell phone SIM card removal tool. Because my new phone is in. And
what is that, tweezers?
No, it's like a very, very little
pen. Usually a thumbnail, but
for remove no.
Yeah, tweezers.
To remove your SIM card, you have to eject the slot, which is a very small
thumbnail.
hole.
Oh, a toothpick and tweezers.
Thumbnail.
Yeah. What kind of thumbnail do you have, man, that you can do that?
A little flattened, it gets in there.
You're smoking crack.
Yeah, no, that was the old pinky nail Coke spoon. That you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Moving.
But then we also have at 7 p.m. the 70s at 7 on Radio Free Britannia. In game at 7:30. Cinewolf Odinson is supposed to be doing some PvE. Contact him for more information. At 8 o'clock, you've got Cardal Vanyan. Yeah, 9 o'clock, you need to join Andriana out in the town of Verret Chaos at the Pub of Extraordinary Thought for their weekly open role-playing event. The final event of the evening is going to be on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Weckard Room with Waz's Wad.
WRFB. That's right. Yep. And of course, don't forget you're watching us on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us on replays on YouTube or on Twitch. We do appreciate you all. And of course, we love you guys. If you want to follow and subscribe, hit those buttons down there. You know which corner we're in. Down over in that corner for most of you guys. And if not, if you want to sub, you want to donate, yeah, that's right. Click on the link below either of our streams. Go out to the website, cheer in bits, sub with Amazon Prime, all sorts of ways to support us. And of course, if you don't like what you're doing, you can cheer in bits right down there. It's right down there, right there. And you can change the programming to a game of marbles, which I think we're going to do right here because we got a couple minutes left. What do you think? One more game and get out of here today?
No. Or go to shroudmarketplace.com first.
Shroudmarketplace.com, that's right. Gotta love Shroud Marketplace.
Go to shroudmarketplace.com and register an account and then click on vendor registration. Start selling your stuff, just like Eve Midnight, who is selling his character or her character.
I saw that. That's one heck of a...
Or if you're looking for a mega package deal that includes all kinds of great things, you need to look at that mega package deal. All kinds of stuff on there.
Mega package deal. Hey, Eve Midnight selling one hell of a
500K in gold. Yeah, I know. It's like all kinds of great stuff for sale at Shroud Marketplace. You do need to go look. And you know what? If you want to start selling your stuff for cash, you can go ahead and register as a vendor by clicking on vendor registration. And that's anything and everything game related, from accounts, game gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, cheaper, and you can get off the add-on store, all the way to services. Anything and everything.
With the 100 bits.
Oh, that means it is time for
That's right.
Marbles.
Marbles. That's right. Don't forget, there's a couple more copies of this flame armor out there for you guys and gals. If you want the hottest in flame armor, you can check it out. But meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and get one last game, and
Is that the recolored leather armor, or is that something else?
that's the Flame Armor Peloton reward. Nuke Skyblabber, shout out. You want 1 through 46, or you want a random track?
42.
We'll do this.
I'm on the Tundra Tumble.
Since he's the one who cheered in the bits, we'll let him go ahead and pick that track. And then, of course, while we're waiting for that, I believe...
But yes, anything into everything. Go to shroudmarketplace.com.
Gotta love the marketplace, that's right.
Yeah.
Gotta love the marketplace. All right.
Still waiting for y'all to pick a map.
All right, we're gonna go with a random map since we're not. Yep, there he goes. He said random anyway.
Yeah.
Count us in.
3, 2, 1, start.
There we
Don't
go.
forget to bang play on both of our channels for your chance to win some scrolls. And maybe, just maybe, this time there will be a winner on my stream.
Maybe somebody's gonna win this one.
Laz has won twice today on my stream. I don't know how, because I definitely do not have any Laz hacks on my end. And in fact, I think he should be ejected from every game. Yeah.
Indeed, but while we're waiting for this to count down, got those credits rolling. Thanks to everybody out
Sater,
there.
1 to 2 hours a day is not a lot to ask when they're all working from home.
1 hour a day is not a lot to ask. Period.
Yeah.
Whether they're working from home or not.
Yeah.
Considering Richard always says we pay their salaries, we can ask for that. Doesn't hurt.
Yeah. And that is actually better quality time because you know what? They're going to notice a lot more things that really need to be fixed before they really start working on episode 2.
And we're off on our way down the track.
I almost want to say that any one of the executives, executive level, so all the directors, really needs to play at least 2 hours a day.
And
every day.
Who do we have in the lead? Nobody, really.
I've got
Mom.
Mom's in the lead on mine.
Well, it says you're in the lead, but I know you're not in the lead. And it says Draken's in the lead, but he's not in the lead. But Vent's in the lead. Yeah. Oh, I see. We hit laps.
Simon just wants to finish a marbles game today.
We're on
laps, being ejected.
So we're gonna be here for a minute or two.
Oh, why are you doing? It'd be great.
It'd
be a great thing to actually remove laps from the marbles pool.
I don't know. Awesome. Can we do that? I don't know.
I don't know.
But again, starting in a couple days, folks, we're gonna start giving away. I'm gonna at least try starting next month on Wednesday. As a subscriber, you'll be entered for a chance to win this Qi wireless charger for your cell phones and devices. So if you want a shot to win, we'll tell you more. There's some details below in the box down there.
The hamster ball is going
and
to...
you'll have a choice of either the charger or 500 bits.
Twilight Tempest is still in the lead. We'll see what actually happens. But Twilight and Simon are pretty close together. They are
just going round and round.
Twilight
and round
won.
We go.
Congrats, Twilight. Congrats,
13
Twilight.
more ticks before that switches. It's anybody's race on this track because who's ever sitting right down there when the track switches.
What kind of
marketplace?
Well, go to Coinage and then go to Crowns of the Obsidian, and then you'll see that currently no one's selling them. But if you wanted to sell yours, you could.
That's right. Yeah. Don't forget crown prices at full price on the website.
And Spiff, you know that's how you get banned from Trader's Crash.
Looks like somebody's gonna probably
Twilight teleport zone. Okay.
Econdis's Ghost Ball just passed over, even though it wasn't there. And Cynicist is there when the turn comes. to end the race.
I won.
And
Yes.
Genesis takes the win. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for tuning in today. And, of course, thank you all for joining us. Thank you, New Sky Blabber, Buckaroo Bonsai for the cheers, Simon Laban for the resubs, and all of you for joining us today right here for the news. We'll be back with more tomorrow because, wow, we're really over today. Right here on NBNN. Hey, I know the owner of the radio station.
It's all good.
He's a
I got
pretty
my
cool
phone, so
guy.
I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
I love this shit. Tell you.
What's not to love about